Assalamualaikum. Now we will look at the background of Gigi Coffee Sendirian Berhad, which is a Malaysian homegrown coffee company founded in 2019 with the motto Everyday Great Coffee. The company has grown rapidly from 10 locations to over 150 nationwide, demonstrating strong operational capability and resilience even during the COVID-19 pandemic. The company is led by experienced directors who are deeply committed to its success. Importantly, all directors are personal guarantors for proposed lending facilities, showing strong personal responsibility and alignment with the company's financial obligations. Ownership is structured and transparent, with BT Brand Sendirian Berhad as the largest corporate shareholder, holding RM 1.5 million. This alignment between management and shareholders ensure good governance and reliability in meeting commitments. With a wide network of stores, premium yet affordable products, and clear plans for further expansions, Gigi Coffee has proven it can manage growth sustainably. In summary, Gigi Coffee's strong leadership, growth track record, and financial commitment make it a trusted and reliable borrower.
The proposed loan facilities for Gigi Coffee Sendirian Berhad total RM3.2 million and are structured to support expansion and operational needs. A RM1.6 million term loan is used to finance cafe renovation and solar panel installation across 8 UiTM campus, supporting long-term growth and sustainability. A RM800,000 hire purchase facilities is allocated for the purchase of cafe equipment, furniture, and coffee machine, enabling efficient operation while spreading asset cost over time. In addition, RM800,000 overdraft facilities is provided to meet working capital requirements such as inventory, utilities, and daily operating expenses.
This project involves the expansion of Gigi University Cafe to UiTM campus. It is not a new business but an extension of Gigi Coffee existing university cafe operation. The scope of the project includes renovation work for cafe and learning space, the purchase of equipment and furniture, provision of working capital, as well as the installation of solar energy panel to support sustainable operation and reduce long-term electricity costs. However, the project is exposed to several risks, including operational risks from managing multiple outlets, market risk due to semester break, competitive pressure from other beverage chains, and financial risks arise from the large scale of expansion and cash flow pressure. Despite these risks, they are considered manageable due to Gigi Coffee's extensive experience, proven expansion capability, and strong management capacity.
Gigi Coffee is a locally founded coffee chain in Malaysia that has grown rapidly under the leadership of its CEO, Marcus Low. Since its establishment, the company has expanded successfully by offering high-quality coffee products and creating a welcoming environment for customers. According to the Citos Life report, Gigi Coffee Sendirian Berhad demonstrates strong financial performance with RM53.9 million in revenue and RM4 million in profit after tax, supported by healthy assets and low financial burden. This reflects good repayment capacity and strong borrower credibility. In terms of management and branding, Gigi Coffee adopts a modern, youthful image and leverage real-time sales monitoring to encourage team performance, healthy competition, and operational efficiency.
Business. Gigi Coffee operate in the food and beverage cafe industry using a grab and go concept. The company sells coffee made from 100% Arabica beans along with other beverage and snack. It also introduced seasonal drink and offers student discount through its mobile application. Gigi Coffee target urban professional, young adult and university communities and currently open more than 115 outlets across Malaysia, include University Cafe. For the operation, Gigi Coffee used a chain-based operational model with kiosks and selected full cafe, especially in university, where outlet combine cafe and learning space. Product quality is ensured through standard recipes, strict SOP, and trained barista. Operations are supported by POS system and mobile application for efficient service. The company also employs students with flexible working hours and practice sustainability through solar energy and recyclable packaging.
Success of Gigi Coffee is significantly influenced by the broader economy, industry dynamics, and the specific markets for their products and services. Gigi Coffee has leveraged positive market trends and employ adaptive strategies to navigate these external factors. The coffee industry in Malaysia is dynamic, competitive, growing, and presenting both opportunities and challenges. The global coffee market is growing with a projected value and sees intense growth driving demand for market differentiation, with Gigi Coffee leveraging its quality, inclusivity, and digital presence to capture market share, additionally benefiting from recent customer shift. Influenced by the economic conditions create backdrop for consumer spending and business operations. Gigi Coffee's growth has been spurred by the healthy national economic growth in Malaysia and the rising purchasing power of the middle income group. By offering high-quality coffee at affordable prices, Gigi Coffee appeals to urban lifestyles and a broad consumer base, making it resilient during potential economic fluctuation compared to a higher-priced competitors. Economic factors also influence the cost of raw materials. Almost likely 100% Arabica beans sourced globally, labor and rent for their numerous outlets. Next, the Malaysia-branded coffee shop has grown significantly, almost 28% in a recent year, fueled by an expanding cafe culture and increasing consumer demand for specialty coffee. This overall industry growth provides a fertile environment for expansion. The market is highly competitive with many players including international chains, particularly Starbucks, Coffee Beans and Tea Leaf, and other local competitors such as Juice Coffee. This forces Gigi Coffee to constantly innovate and differentiate themselves to attract and retain customers. Thus, the industry is increasingly focused on ethical sourcing and sustainability. Gigi Coffee emphasizes a from tree to cup philosophy and uses certified beans to meet evolving industry standards and consumer expectations. Lastly, influenced by market products and services, Gigi Coffee's strategies targeting millennials and Gen Z have significantly contributed to their success, as this demographic prioritize high quality, ethical sourced coffee. They favor unique flavors and premium experiences, often choosing specialty cafes over regular options. A study indicates that Gen Z drinks iced coffee as frequent as hot coffee, with 85% adding creamer, reflecting their desire for... During inflation, change in interest rate and facing economic downturn can impact Gigi Coffee cash flow and ability to repay loans. Change in interest rate can affect Gigi Coffee's borrowing costs, which making it more expensive to service loans. Lastly, a recession of economic downturn can reduce customer spending, particularly leading to decreased sales and cash flow for Gigi Coffee. Increased competition in the coffee shop industry can lead to decreased sales and market share for Gigi Coffee, likely impacting cash flow. Disruption to coffee bean supplies or other essential inputs can impact Gigi Coffee's ability to operate and generate cash flow. Changes in consumer preferences as a shift towards sustainability or healthier option. Also, trend in the coffee shop industry such as the rise of specialty coffee or online ordering can also impact Gigi Coffee's sales, with the slower periods potentially affecting loan repayments can affecting Gigi Coffee's cash flow. Gigi Coffee could consider exploring additional revenue streams, likely to reduce dependence on a single revenue sources, implementing cost-saving measures such as energy-efficient equipment or sustainability practices, regularly reviewing and managing cash flow in order to ensure sufficient funds available for loan repayment, and conducting market research to stay informed about consumer preference despite of adjusting business strategies accordingly. The company's ability to fulfill their financial obligations is strongly supported by the increasing profitability ratios, which in return provide lenders confidence in the company's ability to repay debt. The business has moved from losses to strong profitability, showing consistent improvement in margins and returns. One study has been made. The company revenue increased sharply from 2020 to 2024 after recorded losses before and after tax in 2020 and 2021. Profitability turned positive with a strong of profit after tax in 2022 and 2024. Return on asset remained positive, while return on equity was very high in 2022 and 2023. This pattern proved that the consistent increase in ROA and ROE are indicative of good financial management and a solid base for future growth.
In the term of financial condition, the company's working capital remained negative, indicating that the current liability exceeds current asset. However, there is a clear improvement with negative working capital days reducing significantly from 2020 to 2024, which show better short-term management.
For financial condition, we have asset management quality. The first one, inventories. Current asset increased to 8.18 million ringgit in 2024 and increased 32.1% with a turnover of 6.6 times and improved working capital negative 34 days, indicating efficient inventory management. The next is trade receivable, mainly cash-based sale, result in minimal receivable and strong liquidity with negative working capital of 5.07 million ringgit. And the last one is fixed asset. total asset increased 16.5% to 18.45 million ringgit, driven by non-current asset of 22.28 million ringgit. Asset turnover is healthy at 2.42 times, though leverage is higher at 83%.
Next, looking at Gigi Coffee's credit capacity, the company's gearing positions has improved compared to the previous year, indicating better control over its debt level. Although leverage remains relatively high, the improvement reflects more careful financial management. In terms of repayment capacity, the company shows strong profitability, suggesting it generates sufficient income to meet its debt obligations. However, liquidity remains tight, indicating short-term cash flow pressure. Despite this, the declining debt-to-asset position suggests that a larger portion of operational income is now available for debt repayment.
Gigi Coffee shows a high reliance on debt financing with very high leverage ratios, indicating ongoing solvency risk despite equity turning positive in 2024. Its interest coverage improved in 2024 following stronger earnings, but remains sensitive due to high borrowings. Operating cash flow has been inconsistent and often insufficient to fully cover debt obligations, placing pressure on the debt service coverage ratio. Lastly, weak conversion of profit into cash limits the company's liquidity and financial flexibility, even with improved profitability.
Cafe's capital position has improved over time. The debt-to-equity ratio dropped significantly from a very high level in 2023 to a much lower level in 2024 due to stronger profit and higher equity. The paid-up capital remains stable, showing consistent commitment from the founder and good financial discipline. In 2024, the companies recorded positive retained earnings as profit were reinvested into the business. Overall, even though the leverage is still relatively high, the company's capital position is strengthening and support long-term sustainability and creditworthiness.
The availability of strong tangible collateral is limited due to the nature of Gigi Coffee's business as a cafe operator. The company does not own immovable assets such as land or building. Its assets mainly consist of movable assets like cafe equipment, furniture, and fitting located across multiple outlets. These movable assets depreciate faster and have lower resale value compared to fixed property. Since there is no immovable property, the bank is unable to obtain a first level charge. Any security would like to be in the form of floating charge or debenture, which provide weaker protection. In the event of adverse economic condition within the next 12 months, the liquidation value of this asset may be insufficient to fully cover the outstanding loan balance. Due to the weak asset-backed collateral, the financing should be supported by personal guarantee from the director and a corporate guarantee from Gigi Coffee. This guarantee act as secondary sources of repayment and strengthen the bank credit position.
After evaluating Gigi Coffee, the loan application is approved. The company shows strong business performance, experienced management, and sufficient collateral, making it a reliable borrower. Using the 5 Cs model, we find that the directors and management have excellent character with no negative records. The business is profitable and growing, though short-term liquidity is likely tight. Capital is improving, and the property offers as collateral value at Rm 4.1 million, more than covers the loan. Meanwhile, under the comparative framework, the loan purpose is clear since it supports business expansions and sustainable university cafe ventures. The loan amount is appropriate, repayment is supported by stable profits, and collateral can be insured to protect the bank. Moderate risks exist like liquidity and debt levels, but they can be managed with structured repayment, monitoring, and collateral protection. Overall, the financing meets key lending principles, which are safety, purpose, and profitability. Therefore, Gigi Coffee is a trustworthy borrower, and the loan is recommended for approval.
For Gigi Coffee Sendirian Berhad, the credit facilities are secured by a property which is land valued at Rm 4 million. This collateral is used to secure the term loan, hire purchase contract, and overdraft facility. With a total amount of Rm 3.2 million, the collateral coverage ratio is 125%, which provides adequate security to the bank. In addition, the financing is supported by fixed and floating charges on business assets, a debenture, and personal as well as corporate guarantees from the company's directors and major shareholders.